Hello everyone, it's Camille. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've made a video. I know the Abercrombie haul was posted last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, depending on when this will be posted. But I actually filmed that a while ago, like before Halloween actually. So it's been a while since I filmed something and I've just been so busy with school, so it's been difficult. I'm hoping to film a lot of Christmas videos if I can. Every year I say that and then I'm just like, but I'm really gonna try this year. And I've got a few Christmas video ideas too, so hopefully I'll be able to do them. I also have a way less packed end of semester than usual, so I think it's gonna be a lot easier with that. So for some little life updates, first of all, my college applications are going great and I have applied to Ottawa. I'm going to be applying to some other schools probably around January because that's when the other applications open for the different schools that are in Quebec, not in Ontario. So I will be doing that very soon, and currently I have applied at Ottawa for an honors bachelor's in theater and an honors bachelor's in English. And then later on I'm hoping to do my selected major with a minor in creative writing. So that's what I'm really hoping to do. I'm going to be updating you guys with some more details. Let me know if you have any questions about that in the comments, or if you want some more details or a video specifically about that. And then regarding the book I'm writing, I haven't updated you guys on that in a while, so that is going very well as well. Once again, have not had a lot of time to write it, but I'm really excited for next semester because I only have 3 classes, so I'll have a bunch of time to film and to write my book and to just do so much that I've been missing out on, and hopefully I'll be able to grow this channel and make better connections with you guys and just, you know, be more present, and I think that would be really great. So we're gonna have to wait and see, but that's what I'm really hoping for. So today is the Girl Talk video, the long-awaited, promised Girl Talk video. And once again, I hadn't filmed this because I was so busy, but today I have a break day and I just wanted to sit down and do it. I do have some homework to do, but I told myself today I need to take a break and I need to sit down and make this video with you guys. I'm really hoping that this video creates a warm, cozy type of environment where you guys feel safe and nice, because this is a girl talk video and a lot of the things might be personal. I haven't checked all the questions yet, but I know most of them are relationship related. I would just like to mention as a disclaimer before I start that I am only 19 and I'm going to be answering these questions based on my personal life experience. I'm going to grow so much as a person over the years. Obviously, my perspectives on this will change over time, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just hoping to give advice to maybe younger people than me, people the same age, maybe even older people than me, but I think it's important to keep in mind that I am not a special guru. I'm not the universe. I'm not God. So don't take everything I take as a rule book, right? Because this is just my personal life experience. So hopefully I can help a lot of you by talking about how I've experienced things, but don't take it as a roadmap to life. Okay. So yeah, I think we might be ready to get started. I really hope I'm bringing up a cozy environment. Go and get yourself a little drink, a little snack, and let's start. So first question is how to ask a guy out. Okay, so I have not personally really asked any guys out except maybe once, but what I would do if I did want to approach a guy, I think that it's really important to be direct and genuine. Try to not be too nervous. I know that might be hard. Just go and say something simple. Go and see him. Say, hey, I really like you. I think you're cute. Would you like to come grab a coffee sometime? simple as that. I think that, and of course that depends on your age, right? Maybe you won't go and get coffee if you're like 13, right? Maybe ask for something else, like, do you want to come with me to the mall? Do you want to, whatever activities that you would do at your age with a friend, but not necessarily with a friend, but you know, make sure that it's implied, maybe that it's a date. So just remember to be confident, but also nice and friendly. Keep it simple. And I think that's my biggest advice when it comes to that. Okay, how to kiss a guy and handle your first kiss. Okay, we're getting into it. So this really depends on what kind of kiss it is, right? So if you're younger, it'll just be a little pet kiss, right? So that's simple enough. You lean in, little peck, right? If it is a, well, I don't want to call it a real kiss, but you know, that is a bit different. So I'll explain this as best as I can. First of all, how to handle your first kiss, that is, I'm gonna start with that. So just really let it happen naturally. Usually it happens within subtle cues. You usually look into each other's eyes, something is really happening, there's a little connection moment, and then while maintaining the eye contact, usually just lean slightly and make sure that you're both leaning on opposite sides, because or else there will be a nose bump. It is known to happen. Okay, so make sure you're both leaning on different sides, and as you gradually get closer to the person, you close your eyes, because no one kisses with their eyes open, and that'll make it awkward. So you just kind of lean in towards the other side, and then just open your lips really slightly, and then you close your eyes as it goes along. And then once you're actually into the kiss, if the person kissing you has, let's say, more experience than you, usually they'll be doing the motions themselves. So what's important is to just follow the motions, right? Just try and replicate it. If you've never kissed before, it might be hard to understand, but just try and replicate the motions. And it's as simple as that, as long as, you know, usually that'll be fine. If it's a first kiss, it might be awkward and there might be some teeth clenching, some nose bumping, but it's just normal and you'll just laugh about it, right? Like I said, usually it's just a simple moment. You look into each other's eyes and then you start leaning. Make sure that you lean to the other side, and then you gradually approach, the eyes close, you kiss, you follow the motions. Simple enough, right? That's usually what you should expect. And if you're unsure, communication can be helpful. You know, if the eye contact is kind of not clear and you're just not sure, you can ask, can I kiss you? In a soft, nice voice, but really read the moment, right? If you know that it's gonna happen, then maybe don't ask that. It really depends, right? But if you want to make sure that it's consensual and everything, you can ask, can I kiss you? And yeah, it just really depends on the moment. Just read the moment and don't be nervous. It's completely normal. It's okay to be nervous too, but just approach it calmly. And yeah. What should I do if my boyfriend is talking to other people I know? Okay, so I've made a short about this in the past. I think it really depends, because it's important to have a relationship based on mutual trust. And it really depends on what's happening with your boyfriend, right? Because as I've mentioned, in my personal experience, I'm friends with guys and girls, and I've got guys who are my friends that have a girlfriend and their girlfriends are not, you know, worried about that because their relationship is so trust-based that it's fine. I'm usually friends with both of them. It's nothing. Maybe it changes as you grow up a little bit, but it's always just kind of been like that for me and other people that I know. It's been like that with my boyfriends too. If they have a if they have a friend who's a girl, then I'm fine with it. If I do start to see that things are getting weird, then I will ask questions. But if you do see personally that the friends or the people you know that your boyfriend is talking to, if it's getting kind of weird and suspicious, that's a whole other story. Make sure to really evaluate it. If it's friendly, do not worry about it and don't obsess over it, because it can look a little bit possessive. But if it makes you uncomfortable, then you should really have an open conversation with your boyfriend and find out what's going on and go from there. How should I tell him that I want to break up? So this also depends on the situation. I would say do not do it as a text. It's kind of bad. Make sure you meet in person, okay? Make sure to be honest and compassionate and kind. I wrote something down here. I feel like we're not on the same page about this anymore. I think it's better for us to go our separate ways. Just avoid blame, right? And just focus it on the breakup itself. Don't go and saying, you did this, I did this. That's usually not the best thing to do. It's better to be mature and just bring it up like that. Make sure to be honest and explain, and yeah, just keep it honest and kind. How should I react if he has a girl best friend? Okay, so that kind of relates to the other thing I was saying. I don't think it's bad to have a girl best friend. And again, it's important to evaluate what that relationship, that friendship is looking like, right? Like I said, trust is key, okay? Trust is important. But if it bothers you, have a conversation on what it entails, what's happening. Talk about boundaries, what's okay, what's not okay, what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with. But avoid being accusing or, just observe if there are things that you see that kind of worry you and have a conversation about it and then decide from there. How to get a guy to notice you. Okay. So this depends on what type of relationship you have with the guy. Is he a friend? Is he some guy you know? Have you hardly ever spoken to him and you've just admired him from afar? It really depends. I would say be yourself, be confident, try and go and engage a conversation with him. I know you might be shy, but if you want him to notice you, he has to know who you are. Go and talk to him, ask him about his interests. That's really good. Go and ask him about what he likes, and people love talking about themselves, guys. They really do. So if you ask him about his interests, he'll be happy. And tell him about yours. Have a just mutual conversation. Express your personality. Just seem sweet and nice and approachable. And a sense of humor and kindness goes a long way. Like, I know it can be nerve-wracking. I really do. Especially when you're young. But if you want him to notice you, that's the best way to do it. How to reject a guy. Okay, so for that, just be respectful and clear. Don't laugh at him. Don't be rude. Just be clear. Say something like, oh, I appreciate your interest, but I just don't feel the same way. Just really kind. Depends on the situation, but just keep it simple, keep it nice. And the most important thing with that actually is avoid making excuses. Just don't, because that can create false expectations, right? Because if you say something like don't lie by saying you have a boyfriend if you don't lie by saying, just be honest and don't go creating false expectations. Just say you're not interested in a polite way. That's the best way to do it. What do I do if this guy I met keeps ghosting me? Okay, that is annoying and that does happen a lot during talking stages, mainly because a lot of guys just don't know how to go and express it when they're no longer interested. So they think that ghosting is the solution, which it is not. I know this can be very annoying. I am with you there. It sucks. But if he consistently ghosts you, cut it off. Move on. Don't talk to him about it. If he waits a long time to reply, that's a whole other thing. But if he is ghosting you, actively ghosting you, then don't say anything. Don't go writing an angry text saying, I hate you, like, we liked each other, now you're ghosting me, like, how dare you, like, no. That will probably give him some weird satisfaction. It might be a little bit embarrassing as well if you see him afterwards in person. So if he's ghosting you and being rude, then just don't reply. Don't give him that satisfaction. Just don't reply. Don't bite into his games. Don't reply. Move on. Just, if he ghosts you, then he's not worth it anyway. You have no reason to keep liking him. He's rude. Cut it off. Respect yourself enough to say goodbye and focus your energy somewhere else. Because the guy that you're meant to be with will not do that to you. What do you think is a good age to date? Okay, that really depends on a few things. So it depends what you mean by date, right? I think you can start at about 13. It really depends on maturity rather than a number. But I think that 13 is a usual common age for things to develop. But like I said, it depends. I definitely did not start dating at 13. I went to an all-girls school from 12 to 16. So that was fun. I didn't get my first official boyfriend until I was 16, and he didn't even go to my school. It's just that I met him, and he wasn't even that official of a boyfriend, right? Like, I mean, he was, but because I did have, you know, my first kiss, all that earlier. I was about 11 when I had my first kiss, and then like my first tiny kiss, not, yeah. But like I said, you know, I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was 16, so take it as it goes. But I didn't really have that dating experience, unfortunately, until now, like that whole going on dates thing, because I only started meeting more guys when I got to pre-college. How, as a girl, should I be able to love myself? Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Make sure to practice self-care. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people that you surround yourself with is one of the most important things, because these people end up kind of not creating you, but you kind of become the average of those people in a way. So if you surround yourself with negative people, then you might feel very sad and, you know, but if you surround yourself with positive, loving people, then you will feel happy and well and grateful and grounded, and surrounding yourself with the right people is really, really important. Make sure to celebrate yourself, celebrate your strengths. Make sure that you talk positively to yourself. If you're talking to yourself negatively, go and make it a habit to talk to yourself positively. If you hear something like, oh, I'm not good enough, no, cut it off. Say, no, I am. No, I am, you know, just, I kind of cringed myself out there, but you know what I'm saying? Just make sure to have your positive thoughts. I think these are all things that can make you feel more confident and loving towards yourself. It's easier said than done, okay? Takes a while sometimes. Make sure that you focus on your inside, not your outside, even though your outside is very important, and I know you want to look beautiful, but loving yourself really starts from the inside. How should I be confident? So this kind of goes with the other question. Like I said, might take time. Confidence comes from self-acceptance, mostly accepting yourself as a person, which is why I'm saying it relates to the other question, because once you love yourself as a person, that's when you can become confident. Focus on what makes you you, practice some new skills, learn some new things, build that inner person that you want to build. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Give yourself some positive affirmations, and if you're not confident yet and you want to seem confident, then fake it till you make it is the key. But if you really want to build your real confidence at the same time, then those things are key. Then there's the same kind of question with confidence with relationships or interactions. Okay, so being confident in relationships and interactions comes from really being authentic and knowing yourself, and being confident in yourself in general. That has to come before being confident with other people. Do not try and lose yourself to impress others. Be yourself. Don't let others define you, because those who value you will appreciate you for who you are. I know this seems like a cringy movie line, but it's really true. How do I find my style? This is something I'm still struggling with myself. I think that it takes time, experiment, try different outfits, make Pinterest boards, check out some Instagram inspiration, look at celebrities that maybe look like you or have the same body shape as you. Don't be afraid to mix things up, try different things, and I think that's how you can find what's truly you. How do I deal with insecurities? Okay. So this kind of goes with the confidence. It can take a long time to debuild those insecurities. I know they can be very difficult to overcome, but what you need to understand is that everyone has insecurities. Everyone, even the most confident people you know, they also have insecurities. Everyone does. Try and focus on your strengths. Challenge your negative self-talk. Try and eliminate it, as hard as it may be. And work on improvement wherever you think that you should work on it. If you want to deal with those insecurities, then you can try and go, not fix some things because you don't need to be fixed. You're amazing as you are. But if you are insecure about certain things, then you can go and try and make them better, right? If you're insecure about your haircut, go and get a new haircut. You know, that's just a random thing, but you can try different things, and with time, they will hopefully disappear. You have to really, the most important thing is to watch that negative self-talk. Try and eliminate it. And if you're insecure about how other people are looking at you, I promise no one is. Everyone's already so in deep with their own insecurities that they don't care. No one's there looking at that new pimple on your face. No one is, I promise. But getting past those can take time. It really, really can. So make sure to stay consistent and be patient, because it will work with time. How should I tell a guy I'm not comfortable with what he wants to do? Okay, super, super important. Do not ever, okay, do something that a guy wants you to do just because he wants to do it, okay? Do not ever force yourself to do something, ever, okay? Even if he's pressuring you, do not. Be honest and direct with him. And if he's rude to you after that because you were honest and direct about what you wanted, he sucks, okay? He freaking sucks. Leave him. Say like, no. Someone who likes you is gonna respect you, okay? So don't be afraid about that, because if that is his reaction, then he's not worth it. He's just not. But in general, set boundaries. Make sure that you communicate. Tell him that you don't feel comfortable. Really use that word. Tell him that you do not feel comfortable. I do not feel comfortable. I would love to hear your point of view on how you see a healthy partner relationship from your personal point of view. So I've mentioned a lot of times throughout this video that what is key for me is being compassionate and having a trust-based relationship. You have to build that trust. You have to be open, and you have to communicate, and you have to be present, respect each other. I also think it's essential to support each other through personal growth and through things we want to do. Obviously be honest, but I think it's still important to really support what the other person wants to do individually, but also in the relationship. Be harmonious, be in trust, be compassionate and kind to each other, and spend time together. So that is it. I have answered every single question, unless I've missed one. I really hope I haven't. I think I have gone on to the 3 places where I asked the questions, and I think I've gone through all of them. If I missed your question, I'm so sorry. Put it in the comments and I will answer it there. I'm so sorry. But I think I answered all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making this girl talk. Let me know if you have any other questions or you want me to elaborate on some stuff, right? I'm always here for you guys. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.